For many of us, GoldenEye is best known as a popular video game series after the amazing success of GoldenEye 007 on the N64. For others, it's a James Bond movie. Don't forget the pinball machine based on said James Bond movie. It's GoldenEye 007 from 1996 by Sega. A game overshadowed by its video game rivals that deserves more attention because it's really fun. Welcome to Classic Game Room. It's Mark.
And Mark.
At Papa World Headquarters, reviewing GoldenEye 007, the pinball machine, not the N64 game. They're very different, but both good.
Yeah, both excellent.
Where's the other Mark?
I think he's passed out under a table over there.
TX sector?
Maybe.
Most likely. If I know the clone Mark, that's where he'd be.
He's a son of a bitch.
He's an asshole. Like a lot of the other Sega games, GoldenEye 007 is fast, it's none too complicated, but everything seems to just work really well. And accurately represents the source material with lots of cool James Bond sounds and music. There's even a giant satellite that you can shoot the pinball into. And who doesn't like that? Oh! I tend to enjoy Sega pinball machines, but they're known for having some interesting artwork that doesn't always reflect the movies that the games are based on. I don't remember this scene from GoldenEye at all. And some of the actor drawings here look a bit weird. Now, on the whole, it's a nice-looking pinball machine. The back glass is eye-catching and represents GoldenEye. That doesn't really look like Sean Bean, but for the most part, it's a good-looking pinball machine. The playfield is fun and has some neat toys like the tank and helicopter. Not to mention the pistol shoved into the front of it, which, when fired at the right time during the Bond opening sequence, will make funny things happen. The star of the movie is Pierce Brosnan, but the star of the machine is the giant satellite dish that rotates back and forth and starts multi-ball. After the ramp in front is activated, do as Bond does and don't miss. We've also got a video screen showing scenes from the movie, which doesn't overpower the game, and digital stereo, delivering excellent music, sound effects, and dialogue, which drops you into GoldenEye. It's a fun pinball machine. I like this one a lot. One of the best offerings from Sega. I'm reviewing this back-to-back with their Star Wars trilogy pinball machine, and while I love Bond and Star Wars, this is a better pinball game.
Flashing ramps. This is your last stop. Hurry! This is your last stop. What are you doing?
Multi-ball! GoldenEye is fun and approachable no matter what your skill level may be. It's the kind of game where you seem to always get a good score. But in order to get a great score, you've got to hit everything and complete all of the James Bond objectives. Oh, there we go. There's also a neat magnetic ball save, which, when activated, freezes your ball right in between the flippers and looks really cool. You should be running from Sonic the Hedgehog. So anyway, here's what you do. You shoot the ball up here into the 007 encounter ramp, and that activates all of the 007 kind of stuff here, where you shoot ramps for big points, the satellite dish, and whatnot. One thing this version of GoldenEye has in common with GoldenEye on the N64 is it's best played with some friends.
Fuck you, Boris.
Here's one of the rare times where I'm actually defeating the other Mark from Papa.
Yeah!
Quit showing off! I am currently defeating the forces of evil here at Papa World Headquarters. How do you feel about that, Mark?
Pretty terrible.
Who's winning? You asshole! You spilled my drink. That's a party foul.
This is your laptop.
Very good, Mr. Bond.
Shut up! Yes! Flattening Bond with a pinball machine. He deserves it.
Transmission begins from Moneypenny.
Bollocks!